I'm ready to put some strings on this baby, and I've got some that I took off of something. It may have been, I took the metal strings off of that white lady banjo, remember the other day, and I put those nylon strings on them, and I think I'll take those metal strings and put them on here. I'm going to go back to what somebody said about they get bored of watching me make videos about the same thing. To be honest with you, I get tired of doing the same things too. I've been doing a lot of this kind of work lately for various reasons. A good part of it had to do with the weather. But I ain't got much of a long attention span, and I get tired of my own stuff. I get tired of my own self. Sorta, more or less. But I am also too looking forward to doing something else. Don't know what yet though. I've got another banjo, the one that I took this head off of, that needs to be done. And I got a feeling I'm going to be doing it. Depending on what the weather looks like next weekend, well, I know I'm going to be putting a carburetor on that Jeep. But I might also be getting that banjo done. I was talking about selling these banjos. Part of the reason I was doing this was to sell these things off, sell some of them off. So can't sell them off if I don't get them done. This one here I think looks pretty nice now. I would not be ashamed to ask a fairly decent price for this thing based on how it is right now. Of course, it'll be interesting to see how she sounds. That's always the proof of the pudding right there. So, let's string her up and see how she sounds. Okay, this is something we talked about the other day, about how when I go to put this 5th string peg in, basically there's no glue or anything on that. You just put it in at the proper angle and push it. I mentioned that it's kind of notched out, and I usually do take and tap it a little bit with a screwdriver or something. Gentle like that. I don't want to break it or break that little handle. And then this goes into this thing so that it winds in a way that it's winding toward the banjo, which kind of helps to keep it in place. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. It probably doesn't. I suppose you could wind it the other way, but I mean, to me, the way it seems to go is that the string, this little peg here sticks up and it goes counterclockwise. You're turning it counterclockwise too, so yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so let me stop talking and we'll wind this baby around here a few times. And sometimes I kind of feed it back into itself. In other words, see how it's sticking out here? Sometimes I'll take this end, I'll kind of curl it around, bring it right back in, stick it right back into its own hole, and then I'll snip off this little bit that's out here, but I'm not going to snip that off until I get through winding it in there. I'll make some fine adjustments to the bridge placement and things like that later. But because these strings came off a banjo with a longer neck, I can snip these little curly ends off of here. Makes it easier to get them to go through that thing down there and through your peg up here. I got plenty here, so I can take my snippers. And this part up here is all curled up where it was wrapped around the pin before. And we can take that part and get rid of it. Now I do the 4th and the 1st string on the bottom peg and the 2 center strings on the top peg. I also fit them so that they turn, they go up the center and they go around this way and that way. Otherwise they're all kind of lean over to one side or the other, which means my pegs are going to turn in opposite directions, but that's okay. It's supposed to be that way.